Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Thank you for watching, and, well, I'm sure each and every one of you have heard the good news by now. George Santos has been officially expelled from Congress, and it turns out a good number of Republicans voted against him as well. Now, my feeling is, well, George, the man just can't catch a break. He really can't. I mean, why can't they just let him lie and do all these crimes in peace? It's not like he's really bothering anybody. I mean, as if the lying wasn't bad enough, now it turns out he's, spending funds that he shouldn't be spending on Botox and all sorts of other things. Really? Now, of course, he went on his little meltdown and everything and, brought up a point that there are other politicians out there and that supposedly he's going to, try and sell some of them out. Whether or not he actually does so is yet to be seen. You know what I say? Kind of like I've talked about in general in accountability. I don't care if it's Republican or Democrat, but if you know there's somebody out there doing something that they shouldn't be doing, by all means, turn them in, report them, investigate them. As far as lessons learned throughout this whole thing, for Democrats running against certain candidates, I would certainly recommend do a little bit more research on your opponent. Not necessarily for the sake of fighting dirty, but make sure the things that they are saying are actually factual, and that if they're telling a lie, they should be called out on it. And if they're telling a whole slew of lies, they should definitely be called out on it, because who really wants to trust a liar? I get that there's sometimes a point that politicians in general will want to bend the truth a little bit, but Santos to the point where I don't even know it's real. Is that even his real name? Is there any truth to him? I really don't know. And of course, he's a Trump supporter. Of course, so you know what? I say good riddance, because we really don't need people like him. This guy, again, he's just one of many weeds that need to be weeded out of Congress. And hopefully, Congress will start making other steps to get rid of the politicians, the members that really aren't doing anything for the American people, that are corrupt. Here's one little irony somebody pointed out, which again, shows the hypocrisy on the GOP. I don't know how many counts George Santos had against him. I think it was 21. I'm not exactly sure. I could be off on the number. It wasn't a considerable amount, but it was a good amount, if you think about it. And yet, they're in support of another individual who has 4 indictments against him. Has already been recently found guilty of fraud, and punishment is pending, and also guilty of sexual assault. 91 felony cases against him that are still pending. Yet that's the type of person they want to represent. Perfectly fine there. Nothing to see. Everything's all good. But George Santos, bad. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying expelling George Santos was wrong, quite the opposite. My feeling is, what the hell took you GOP members so long? What the hell? And once again, I can always point out that if I behave like that in any of my current job or any of my past jobs, forget about it. I would have been fired in a week. Again, why the hell did it take so long? But lessons learned, I really hope members of the GOP, some of the good members that still have a slight degree of integrity left, can try and turn their party around, because right now it's in absolute chaos. Nothing's getting done, and George Santos was just a small part of the problem. You still got other big rancid fish in there that need to be tossed. So we'll just have to wait and see. As for you, George, here's my message to you. It's been fun. It's been really nice. Adios. Do hit your ass on the way out the door. You will not be missed. And I think it's safe to say your political career is non-existent at this point. But hey, you still got your drag queen career. Assuming that's even true, too. I don't know. Who knows what. But then again, as Rudy Giuliani says, truth is not truth. We don't need facts. We just need alternative facts. Yeah, GOP, keep saying stupid things. Bye, George. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you understand.